something we have to credit them, the genius of the Western world, that wherever they go, whatever country they go to, they learn the language of the native. They take a crash course and within 3 months they speak your language. They come to Zululand, they learn Zulu. They go to Pakistan, they learn Urdu. They go to Malaysia, they learn Malaysian. Wherever they go, they master the language of the native. So these people, British, according to the tradition, they mastered the language of Urdu. And now they started challenging the Muslims to debate in Urdu. What excuse have you got now? So the younger generation forced a Maulana Abdul Aziz of Delhi, Maulana Abdul Aziz Dahlawi, means of Delhi, said, look Maulana Sahib, respected Maulana, these people are challenging us our own mother tongue. There's no retreat. So this Maulana was forced to accept the challenge. A certain reverend founder, who was the head of this missionary work in India at the time, he issued the challenge, and the challenge was accepted, and the debate takes place in Delhi. It is reputed that 100,000 people gathered. There were no mic systems then, no loudspeakers. I don't know how voice traveled those days. But it didn't matter. To the bulk of the people, they can see these two giants, they're having it out, and they have their own commentaries to make as to what the Maulana said or did and what the Reverend said or did, and there was satisfaction enough. So the Reverend starts the ball rolling by suggesting to the Maulana, Maulana means the priest, our Islamic Muslim priest, Maulana Sahib means respected Maulana, get started with the debate. So the Maulana, he said, you see, you are our elder brother. Who? The Christian. Because Christianity precedes Islam by 600 years. Christianity is 600 years before Islam. So as such, you are our elder brother. And according to our culture, you have the first preference. Number two, you are our guest. No doubt an unwelcome guest, but a guest at that. And according to our tradition, you have the first preference. So the Reverend was forced to start. And he started with a question, a poser, a riddle. He says, Maulana Sahib, respected Maulana, like a bishop, like a priest, respected sir. Where is your Prophet Muhammad now, this minute? So the Maulana thought for a moment, and he said that he is in Jannatul Firdaus, heavenly bliss with God Almighty. Out of that answer came the second question. It was planned. Said, all right, tell us now Maulana Sahib, where was your Prophet Muhammad when his grandson Hussein was martyred at Karbala, killed, murdered, slain? Where was he then? See, the Maulana thought again for a moment, and he answered, he said he was still in Jannatul Firdaus, heavenly bliss with God Almighty. Out of that answer came the third question. Said, all right. Now tell us, Maulana Sahib, respected Maulana, that if your Prophet was with his Allah in heaven when his grandson Hussein was being martyred, killed, butchered, didn't he ask his Allah for help? So, oh my Lord, look what they're doing to my grandson. Please help him out of his difficulty. Didn't he ask Allah for help? And there was a pause, a long pause. And the priest couldn't hold his patience. He started stamping his feet. Come on. Didn't he ask his Allah for help? I mean, if you have a big brother, somebody coming along bullying you, won't you ask for his help? As a brother, look, this guy, what is he doing to me? He's God Almighty by your side, and you have access to him. Would you not ask? Did he or didn't he ask his Allah for help? So after some pause, the Maulana says, he did. It was a natural thing to do. He says, yes, he did. So what did he say? What did you Allah say? And there was an inordinate pause, a very, very long pause. And the priest still started once more banging his feet. Come on, come on. What did he say? So the Maulana started slowly. He said, Allah cried. Cried. Allah cried. So what? Allah cried? He said, yes, Allah cried. He said, I couldn't save my own son Jesus. How can I save your grandson? And it was over. The debate was over. This has got nothing to do with truth or falsehood.